What's up, guys? Hope everybody's joining us early. We're getting ready for some trivia here in just a few minutes. So if you're just joining us, check out the link in the comment. Copy and paste that into your browser, and it will allow you to register quickly. In my defense, I did go back and add an E to the first word of the comment. All right, so if anybody's online, go ahead and shout out a comment. Let us know you're here. Tell us your team name. Let's see what we're dealing with. I've got Smells Like Quarantine Spirit. I like it. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Get down, girl, go ahead. If you already registered, you're on here. We're going to take like 7 to 10 minutes here to get everybody else in, and we'll be back. So you got time to go make yourself a drink, get yourself one of the Crowlers ready, or some Froggy's popcorn. Come on back in about 10 minutes. We're going to get started. What you gonna do? You checking out the scene, I'm checking a holding eye with perpendicular vehicular homicide. 314-201. Too much green, too much fun. No one can tell me that I'm doing wrong today. Never I see you smile and win. No one can tell me that I'm doing wrong today. Never I see your smiling face my way. All right, if you can't find the link, just message me on the chat here, and I'll be able to paste it in there. Team Goldie is in. Team Bears is in. Here comes Annalise.
Oh, I'm not getting on camera. I'm still in my workout.
What are you drinking tonight, hon?
Old Forester coffee and cream.
Annalise has an Old Forester coffee and cream, also called the Kentucky Cold Brew, available at hbproductionsllc.com. One of our drinks this week. We've been having a lot of fun with that. Critically acclaimed Pulitzer Prize winner, best storyteller, thug narrator, my staff waiter, model data, big threat to a lot of you haters. All right, sorry about that, guys. We had a little mix up. So make sure you register your team. There's a link. It's in the very top here. It should be on your screen right now. Just copy and paste that link. You'll be able to get your team name in. And then once you get that team name in, it's going to take you to the next screen. That is your answer key. So don't exit out of that window once you get your answer key. For those of you who were with us last week, you might notice we have music back, which is great. You might notice it's a little different. So we're going to be doing some mashups tonight that apparently stays off the radar of Big Brother music. So don't fret about the music too much. It's pretty fun. Just enjoy it. Sit back, have some trivia. We got about 5 to 8 more minutes. We're going to let teams register, and then we'll get started. I've got the Buttercream gang just joining. Welcome, Buttercream Gang. I don't know what you guys are having tonight. I've got a little Sweetwater 420, one of my favorites. Oh, I like this mashup. This is good. We're just waiting on stuff.
Can people see you? Can they hear you? They can hear me. Oh, hello, everybody. Hi.
Hey, everybody, say hi to Annalise. But she's probably that way on the
I'm
computer.
over here.
All right, we got a few more minutes here. We're going to wait for some more teams to come in. If you're having any trouble getting registered, just put it on the comment board. I'll be able to see it, and I can help you out.
Mommy. Hi, Mommy. Have you seen this? I have not been alive.
I came straight off the golf course.
I came straight up mowing the yard. So,
All right, we're on live video
well, then they know who mows the
for
yard.
millions of people to see. How many millions of people are watching right now? 6 million people watching right now.
And they know who mows the yard.
Engine, number 9 on the New York Transit line. If my train goes off the track, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
All right, we got about 5 minutes. Get your drinks ready, and then we're going for trivia. I'll take a few minutes to explain the rules, and then we'll get started.
Girls want more. I know what they like. They wanna stay up and party all night. So bring it from. I know what girls want. I know what guys want. I know what
Welcome,
they
team.
like.
That's what she said.
I know what girls want. I know what guys want. I know what they like. I know what boys like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So everybody come and find the liquidity. But I'm right there. Not tell a lie, cause I'm right there, right there. No,
I got it on my-
right here. Now get off your shirt. I mean, chair.
For tonight's trivia, I'll be wearing special glasses.
Oh, Jesus. Come on. Jackson's going to love it.
You got to keep them up here to read the screen.
Watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it, touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it.
All right, let's see if we got any more teams coming in.
Watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it, touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, touch it, touch it, touch it, mat it.
Automatic, supersonic, hypnotic, funky, fresh. My body's so melodic, this beat goes like on my chest.
In case anybody's missed the link to register, I'm going to put it back up at the top of the post.
Work your body, let me see you work your body.
You got about 3 minutes to get your registration done.
What did that?
All right, welcome, new viewers. If you have not yet registered, take the link, copy and paste it into your browser, and get registered. Make sure you keep that window up. We got about 1 minute before we get started, so if you've not yet registered, go ahead and do that. All right, people, we're ready to get started. Let me pause this. Cool. Hey, thanks you everybody for joining us. I'll check one more time and see if we have another team coming in, but otherwise we are ready to go. So tonight we're going 3 rounds only. You've got 10 questions in each round. You're going to get 30 seconds per question, and then I'll give you your scores after the first round, but after that, you will not get your scores. So pay attention. I will read the question. I'll give you 30 seconds to answer, and then I'll read the next question. And then when we get to the end of the round, I will reread all of the questions, and then we'll go through the answers. So first round is food and beverage, everything from trivia to ingredients, to anything you can think of. Second round is sports mascots. So the true heroes of sports, the mascots. Third round is general trivia, just miscellaneous stuff that you can dream up. And then we have a tiebreaker round if we need it. Thanks everybody for joining us. So let me get back over to the trivia thing and we will get started. All right. By the way, the winner tonight will receive the Froggy's Popcorn gift pack. It's 12 flavors of popcorn. We're talking everything from blueberry to beer, cheese, and pretzel to herb cream and cheese, Bloody Mary. It's just all kinds of crazy flavors. Caramel as well, farmhouse cheddar, all the good ones that you expect, but also several flavors that you don't expect. If you have not checked out Froggy's Popcorn, please take a look. She does some amazing things, and we're very fortunate to share an office with them and have their products on hand. All right, so one last time, check for new teams. All right, here we go. Round 1, general food and spirits. Question 1. Once you pop, you can't stop eating which snack food? So please enter this into your answer key. Once you pop, you can't stop eating which snack food? All right, question 2. Barney keeps trying to trick Fred Flintstone out of what cereal? Barney keeps trying to trick Fred Flintstone out of what cereal? 30 seconds. Go now. You have the time there.
I'll be on that kryptonite, straight up
No,
on
we
that
don't.
kryptonite. I'll be on that straight up on that. I'll be on that kryptonite. Time and time again, I gotta turn back round and tell these hoes that I am the HNIC bitch. That's just the way it goes. I'll be on that shit that I had you.
All right, question 3. In 2000, we learned that McDonald's loves to see us do this. What does McDonald's love to see us do? In 2000, we learned that McDonald's loves to see us do this. What does McDonald's love to see us do?
I don't want no more. At this time, I need all my freak hoes to get down on the floor. If you came to rep your set, right now, nigga, let them know. If it's jail, I get for stomping the head of the street. Fuck it, I know. Freak, I be out in the week. Straight geek swerving down your street. In the stolen Bonneville with 23s on the feet. I'll be on that kryptonite. Straight up on that kryptonite. I'll be.
All right, question 4. Question 4. I am the favorite day for working people. What candy am I? I am the favorite day for working people. What candy am I?
Straight up on that, I'll be on that kryptonite. I be on it all night, man. I be on it all day. Straight up, if you got me, you can find me in the air. Let me see it, let me see it. You can find me, let me see it. Bounce that, bounce that, bounce that, bounce that. You can find me, bounce that, bounce that. Let me see it, let me see it. You can find me, let me see it. Bounce that, bounce that, bounce that, bounce that. You can find me in the air. Let me see it, bounce that, bounce that. 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 Let me see it, bounce that, bounce that.
All right. Next question. Quick clarification here to one of the players. So we are doing trivia. You post it in the registration link that's posted in the top of the thread. So please do not post your answers on on the screen. Caroline, I love you. Please don't post your answers on the screen. All right. Question 5. What flavor of Ben & Jerry's ice cream is made up of fudge-covered peanut butter-filled pretzels and vanilla malt ice cream rippled with fudge and peanut butter? Oh, that sounds delicious. All right, question 5. What flavor of Ben & Jerry's ice cream is made up of fudge-covered peanut butter-filled pretzels and vanilla malt ice cream rippled with fudge and peanut butter? Go. All right, question 6. So, if you have kids, you should absolutely know the answer to this. How much milk is recommended to be added to a package of Kraft macaroni and cheese? How much milk is recommended to be added to a package of Kraft macaroni and cheese? Go for it.
Southern style, get wild, old school, coming down in a different color. Will, picture perfect. You might want to take a flick. Call up Jazzy, tell him pop the bottles, because we got another hit. Wanna go platinum, I'm who you should get. Ludicrous, coming track, get back, trick, switch on the lack, I'm flexing steel. Same price every time, hot songs up, down, cause Sierra got sex appeal. And I keep the meanest, cleanest, baddest, feeling on stainless steel. You care less about.
All right. Question 7. Which fast food restaurant is known for the Big Bacon Classic? Which fast food restaurant is known for the Big Bacon Classic? Go.
Above your status, I keep the stainless steel.
All right, time's up. Question 8. I'm not laughing out loud. What candy am I? I'm not laughing out loud. What candy am I?
It's the one and only girl talk. You know I'm mobbing with your girl talk. It's the one and only girl talk. You know I'm mobbing with your girl talk. Yes, go.
All right, question 9. Do you remember the gum that was hard as a rock but came with its own cartoon? Do you remember the gum that was hard as a rock but came with its own cartoon? Go.
Time. They all hear you up time.
Time. Again, let me remind everyone that the music tonight is a result of our copyright infringement from last week. So we've figured out that we can do mashups, and so the king of mashups is a guy named Girl Talk, which is a DJ that I actually hired one day and never got to use. So I feel like he owes me something. All right. Last question of the round. From what country do we get Absolute vodka? From what country do we get Absolute vodka? Last question. All right, that's the end of the last question. I'll go ahead and read off all the questions, and then we'll give you 1 minute to review. So, question 1, once you pop, you can't stop eating which snack food? Question 2, Barney keeps trying to trick Fred Flintstone out of what cereal? Question 3, in 2000, we learned that McDonald's loves to see us do what? Question 4, I'm a favorite day for working people. What candy am I? Question 5, what flavor of Ben & Jerry's ice cream is made up of fudge-covered peanut butter-filled pretzels and vanilla malt ice cream rippled with fudge and peanut butter? Question 6, how much milk is recommended to be added to a package of Kraft macaroni and cheese? Question 7, which fast food restaurant is known for the Big Baking Classic? Question 8, I'm not laughing. What candy am I? Question 9, do you remember the gum that was rock hard but came with its own cartoon? And question 10, from what country do we get Absolute vodka? All right, so that's all 10 questions in review. You've got 1 minute to check your answers and then submit. Go for it.
Go
All right, that is the end of our round. Please submit your questions. At the bottom of your answer key, you have a submit button. Please submit those questions. I'll give you about 10 seconds to finalize that, and then I will close the round down. Once you submit your questions, I'm going to go check all the answers. If you have any slightly misspelled words, or you just put someone's last name or something, I'll go ahead and try and correct that to the best of my ability, but nothing's guaranteed, obviously. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close the questions. You guys hang out for a minute. I'm going to disappear. I'll be back in just a few minutes.
And we heard Girl
Talk, sort of glitch remix. This is Girl Talk.
A guy named Greg Gillis.
Sassy Abominations. Girl
Talk.
All kinds of girl talk. Glitch poppy noise. Some people with some samplers. Sounds like Digital Error.
A group called Girl Talk.
Going chop, chop, chop. Sounds like happy, up-tempo, fun, poppy, girl pop music, commercial stuff. Stop.
Like a million elephants, the silver back and rank attack, change our train. Who wants love, don't come, keep there, and I'll be there. But when I leave there, gonna be out of name. But the man telling us it ain't gonna rain. So now we sitting in a drop, not soaking wet. And the sister try not to sweat. He's all close with the name. But this be the year that you won't forget. 1999. Have a right day, 1999. Have a right 1999. Have a right 1999. Anything goes, who would wanna be? Long as you know consequences are given for living the business. Trying to jump in jail. Slow the dig, I might get your tail. Like a nigga sale. Catch my fail. Everyone came in the mail. I'm saying it's all an hammer. So go through the baby mama. They can't lack in a pack of peppers. Take the questions, don't answer. Give for counter, give for aid. If I'm gonna stay good for days, get back home. Thanks to wrong. When I really fail.
All right, we're back. Hope you guys enjoyed that musical interlude. So we've got, remember, this is the only round I'm going to give you the scores, and then next round will be without scores. So currently we have the Bears leading the round with 9 points. We've got 4 teams scored with 7 points. and then a few teams with 5. So we are ready for the next round. So the next round is mascots. It's time to talk about the true heroes of sports, the mascots. So you're either going to be naming a college or the mascot for a college on this round. So if you are ready, we will get started. Before we get started, though, let me ask, are there any questions? I'll give you guys a couple seconds to type in any questions or anything you might have, and then we'll go with the next round. All right, I'm not seeing anything. So here we go. Round 2, question 1. Auburn has what for a college mascot? Auburn has what for a college mascot? This seems really easy, but it's not. Oh, forgot the music. We'll do the next question. All right. Next question, question 2. Appalachian State University, located in picturesque Boone, North Carolina, fields teams known appropriately as what? So what is the mascot for Appalachian State University?
Answers for round 1.
Oh, it didn't. Hold on, I can do that. All right. Annalise just reminded me I forgot to read the questions for round 1, so we'll go back through those in the next break. Question 3. If you're looking for the Horned Frogs, where do you go? If you're looking for the Horned Frogs, where do you go? If you're asking what kind of music is this, I'm asking also. Question 4. The University of Georgia has a bulldog, and his name is... The University of Georgia has a bulldog, and his name is... All right, question 5. At what university will you find teams called the Hatters? At what university will you find teams called the Hatters? Good luck.
Noise. Sassy, glitch, remix, poppy, abominations, glitch, beatboxing, chop, noise, digital error, up tempo, samplers.
A group called Girl Talk. Girl Talk.
All right, question 6. Donald Duck is the mascot of what university? Donald Duck is the mascot of what university?
Elizabeth failed me the answer.
Anna?
You gotta find out.
Oh my gosh, I did.
When I hit the
club, all the girls show me love. Wine out the bar, got drank by the jug. In the VIP with the chicks and the drugs. It's a TIP, Bun B and Slim Thug. We blowing purple stuff, 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 we blowing purple stuff.
All right, next question, question 7. So if anybody joined late and they're asking about the music, that basically we have an opportunity to play some mashups, which were only made by DJs. And other than that, it's going to be symphonies or classical music. So we're going with mashups. Hope you're enjoying it. Question 7. The Red Sox also have a furry green monster that is their mascot. What is that mascot's name? The Red Sox, excuse me, also have a furry green monster that is their mascot. What is this mascot's name?
We blowing purple stuff. We blowing purple stuff. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. We blowing purple stuff. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. DJ. That's my bring 'em out, bring 'em out. DJ. That's my bring 'em out, bring 'em out. DJ. That's my bring 'em out, bring 'em out. DJ. That's my bring 'em out, bring 'em out. DJ. That's my DJ. DJ. That's my DJ.
All right, question 8. There's a riverboat casino near the University of Evansville, but it has nothing to do with the school's unique mascot. What is it? There's a riverboat casino near the University of Evansville, but it has nothing to do with the school's unique mascot. What is it? It's only 2 hours away, people. Get it. All right, here we go. Question 9. What type of dog is Smokey, the UT mascot? What type of dog is Smokey, the UT mascot? 30 seconds. All right, last question of this round. The British aren't coming anymore unless they buy a ticket to the University of Massachusetts game, but this mascot will remind them of the Revolutionary War. What is it? Let me repeat that. The British aren't coming anymore unless they buy a ticket to the University of Massachusetts game, but this mascot will remind them of what it is. What is it? Get what you pay for. That was Paula Abdul mashup. Timer. All right, that was the last question of the round. So we'll go back and read all the questions and then give you a minute to evaluate your answers. Question 1, Auburn has what for a college mascot? Question 2, Appalachian State University, located in picturesque Boone, North Carolina, fields what teams known appropriately? Question 3, if you're looking for the Horned Frogs, where should you go? Question 4, the University of Georgia has a bulldog, and his name is... Question 5, at what university will you find teams called the Hatters? Question 6, Donald Duck is the mascot of what university? Question 7, The Red Sox also have a furry green monster that is their mascot. What is this mascot's name? Question 8. There's a riverboat casino near the University of Evansville, but it has nothing to do with the school's unique mascot. What is it? Question 9. What type of dog is Smokey, the UT mascot? Question 10. The British aren't coming anymore unless they buy a ticket to a University of Massachusetts game, but this mascot will remind them of the Revolutionary War. What is it? All right, we'll give you 1 minute to get your answers together and submit your questions.
London cool and speak the slang now. Boys say what? One girl say what? London cool and speak the slang now. Boys say what? One girl say what? London cool and speak the slang now. Boys say what? One girl say what?
Go out, y'all, bounce, shake the ground, shake the town. Wave the pound, lays you down.
Blaze the blaze, a-lang-a-lang-a-lang-lang, purple haze, a-lang-a-lang-a-lang-lang. 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 Boy, I love you so.
All right, that's been a minute. Everybody submit your questions right now. I'll give you just a few more seconds to submit your questions. Again, we'll go in and score them. I will go back and read the answers to the first round's questions. In fact, I'll do that before we leave right now. Question 1, once you pop, you can't stop eating Pringles. Question 2, Barney keeps trying to trick Fred Flintstone out of what cereal that's Fruity Pebbles? Question 3, in 2000, we learned that McDonald's loves to see us smile. Question 4, I'm a favorite day for working people. What candy am I? That's payday. Question 5, what flavor of Ben & Jerry's ice cream is made up of fudge-covered peanut butter, filled pretzels, and vanilla malt ice cream rippled with fudge and peanut butter? That's Chubby Hubby. Get a lot of Cherry Garcias there, even though it never says cherry in the question. Question 6, how much milk is recommended to be added to a package of Kraft macaroni and cheese? That's 1/4 cup or 3 tablespoons as one team put it. So we took 3 tablespoons as well. Question 7, which fast food restaurant is known for the Big Bacon Classic? That is Wendy's, not Hardee's, definitely not Arby's. All right, question 8, I'm not laughing out loud. What candy am I? I am a Snickers. Question 9, do you remember the gum that was hard as a rock but came with its own cartoon? That's Bazooka. And question 10, what country do we get Absolute Vodka from? It is Sweden, not Finland, not the United States, and certainly not France. So those are the questions or the answers to round 1. Let me go in and get your round 2 questions answered, and then I'll be right back.
Let you go once I get my hands on you.
Now I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. Now I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Get down, girl, go ahead.
Did you unplug it?
Can you do this so I can go to the
Now every day is a holiday, so stop the violence and put the fofo away. Keep to the holiday. 504-972-713. What you gonna do? You checking out the scene? I'm checking out holding eye.
That's the real answer. That's there. It looks right. Just hit yes, and then go to the next person.
So this is right. Like I click yes there.
That's right. No, you hit yes over here.
Yeah.
They can hear.
I'm sorry.
No one can tell be, but I won't stop that. Real niggas, I can't stop that. Pray hard, you should hate me now. Come on, but I won't stop that. I can't stop that.
I don't know that I'm clicking it right. Check it.
Hate the money I see, clothes that I buy, ice that I wear, clothes that I try. Close your eyes, picture me rolling, sixes, money folding, bitches, honeys, they swollen, the riches not get in ya. Most critically acclaimed Pulitzer Prize winner, best storyteller, thug narrator, my style's greater, model data, big threat to a lot of you haters, commentators, ringside try watching my paper, almost a decade, quite aggressive. Most of the best is in the essence, but it's rap shit that I stand for, expanding more to the big screen, Bill Gates dreams, but it seems you rather see me in jail with state friends, walking off the scene fast, but good things last, like your favorite MC, still making some in-cast, first rapper to bring a platinum plaque back to the projects, but you still wanna hate, be my guest.
All right, we're back. The Fred and Wilma show over here. I think we sometimes forget that the microphone is still on. All right, so let's talk about the round 2 questions real quick. Here, I'm going to read off the answers. Question 1, Auburn has what for a college mascot? It is a tiger. A lot of people mistake that for the eagle because that's what they bring out on the field. Question 2, Appalachian State University, located in Boone, North Carolina, fields teams known as the Mountaineers. Question 3, if you're looking for the Horned Frogs, you go to Texas Christian University. TCU is also an accepted answer. Question 4, the University of Georgia has a bulldog, and his name is Uga. Question 5, at what university will you find teams called the Hatters? Stetson University. A couple people got that right. That's impressive. Question 6, Donald Duck is the mascot of what university? The University of Oregon at Disneyland. No, it's just the University of Oregon. All right, question 7. The Red Sox also have a furry green monster that is their mascot. What is the real mascot's name? It's Wally. Question 8, there's a riverboat casino near the University of Evansville. Has nothing to do with the school's unique mascot. It is called the Purple Aces. Question 9. What type of dog is Smokey, the UT mascot? He is a blue tick. He's not a bloodhound. He's not a basset hound. He's not a slum hound. He is a blue tick. Question 10. The British aren't coming anymore unless they buy a ticket to the University of Massachusetts. The mascot for the University of Massachusetts is Minutemen, the Minutemen. All right, so that's the end of round 2. We'll go to round 3 now. We do have, I will say, the leader is 1 point ahead of the second place team. We've got 4 teams within contention. So the last round will be miscellaneous trivia. So anybody's game at this point. Stick around. We've got 10 more questions, and we will begin that in just a second. All right, here we go. Round 3. This is the last round. First question. Adolphus Busch created the name Budweiser for his beer because he wanted to appeal to what group of people? Adolphus Busch created the name Budweiser for his beer because he wanted to appeal to what group of people? All right. Next question. Question 2. In the original U.S. version of the game Clue, how many rooms are on the playing board where the murder might have taken place? In the original U.S. version of Clue, how many rooms are on the playing board where the murder might have taken place? All right, question 3. What is the group name for ducks? So if you see a group of ducks, what would you call it? What is the group name for ducks? All right, next question. Question 4. Getting political here. What U.S. president was born on July 4th, 1873? What U.S. president was born on July 4th, 1873? Notably, not the only president born on July 4th. Question 5. In the song, "We Didn't Start the Fire," there are 5 well-known athletes mentioned. Name one. So there's 5 acceptable answers for this question. In the song, "We Didn't Start the Fire," there are 5 well-known athletes mentioned. Name one. Get on over.
Engine number 9 on the New York Transit line. If my train goes off the track, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
I know what girls want.
All right. Question 6. A mimosa is created with orange juice and champagne and served in a chilled champagne flute. Adding what liqueur would make it a grand mimosa? Let me repeat. A mimosa is created with orange juice and champagne and served in a chilled champagne flute. Adding what liqueur would make it a grand mimosa?
I know what they like. They wanna stay up and party all night. I know what girls want. I know what they like. They wanna stay up and party all night. So bring a friend. I know what girls want.
I know what guys want.
I know what they like.
I know what boys like.
I know what girls want.
I know.
All right, next question. Question 7. What movie contains the line, "We're gonna need a bigger boat"? One of my favorites. What movie contains the line, "We're gonna need a bigger boat"?
I know what guys want.
I know what they like.
I know what boys like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5.
Everybody come ride with the liquid dick. But I'm right there. Not tell a lie, cause I'm right there. Right there. Nah, right here. Nah, yeah. Some English MCs get twisted. Sauce and cookies instead of biscuits. Anyway, yeah, let's commence.
All right, next question. Question 8. The Pythagorean theorem is noted by what equation? Oh, going all the way back to middle school here. So anyone who's been teaching at home, you ought to know this. The Pythagorean theorem is noted by what equation? Although in the new education, we're probably drawing it out in squares and circles.
You take it back.
Here we go. All right, next question. Question 9. In the Rolling Stones song, "You Can't Always Get What You Want," what was in her hand when he saw her at the reception? Let me repeat. In the Rolling Stones song, "You Can't Always Get What You Want," what was in her hand when he saw her at the reception?
Everybody, Martin, Poppy, came to party. Grab somebody, work your body, let me see you. 1, 2, step.
All right, last question. Alice and Flo of Alice worked hard for the money at whose diner? Alice and Flo of Alice worked hard for the money at whose diner? Last question of the round. Go. All right, that was the last question of the round. I'll go back and repeat the questions one more time. Adolphus Busch, question 1. Adolphus Busch created the name Budweiser for his beer because he wanted to appeal to what group of people? Question 2, in the original U.S. version of Clue, how many rooms were on the playing board where a murder might have taken place? Question 3, what is the group name for ducks? The animals. Question 4, what U.S. president was born on July 4th, 1873? Question 5, in the song, "We Didn't Start the Fire," there are 5 well-known athletes mentioned. Name one. Question 6, a mimosa is created with orange juice and champagne and served in a champagne flute. Adding what liqueur would make it a grand mimosa? Question 7, what movie contains the line, "We're going to need a bigger boat"? I love that movie. Question 8, the Pythagorean theorem is noted by what equation? Question 9, in the Rolling Stones song, "You Can't Always Get What You Want," what was in her hand when he saw her at the reception? And question 10, Alice and Flo of Alice worked hard for the money at whose diner? All right, we'll give you 1 minute to review your answers, and we'll be back. Yogurt to submit his answers. Is that a minute?
Yeah.
All right, 1 minute is up. We have all but one team submitted. Please submit your answers in the next 10 seconds or they will not count. I am talking to one person who has not submitted their answers. All right, here we go. We're going to go in and look at the final answers. I'll be back with the winners. We might have a tiebreaker, 3 questions. I will let you know. Be back in a minute. I have to concentrate.
I be on it all night, man. I be on it all day. Straight up, if you want me, you can find me in the air. I be on it all night, all night, all night. I be on it all night, all night, all night. I be on it all night, all night, all night. I be on it all night, all night, all night. I be on that kryptonite, straight up on that kryptonite. I be on that, straight up on that. I be on that kryptonite. Time and time again, I gotta turn back round and tell these hoes that I am the HNIC bitch. That's just the way it goes. I be on that shit that I had you on that. I don't want no more. At this time, I need all my freak hoes to get down on the floor. If you came to rep your set, right now, nigga, let them know. If it's jail, I get for stomping the head of the street. Fuck it, I go. Freak, I be out in the week. Straight keep swerving down the street. In the stolen Bonneville with 23s.
A lot of people miss this
I be
one,
on
but I
that
just want to
kryptonite.
focus.
Straight up on that kryptonite. I be on that, straight up on that. I be on that kryptonite. I be on it all night, man. I be on it all day. Straight up, if you want me, you can find me in the air. Let me see them, let me see them. You can find me, let me see them. Bounce that, bounce that, bounce
Can't talk to you right now, dude. Sorry.
bounce that, bounce that. Let me see them, let me see them. You can find me, let me see them. Bounce that, bounce that, bounce that, bounce that. You can find me in the air. Let me see them, bounce that, bounce that. 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 Southern style, get wild, old school, coming down in a different color. Will, picture perfect. You might want to take a flick. Call up Jazzy, tell him pop the bottles, cause we got another hit. Wanna go platinum, I'm who you should get. Ludacris on the track, get back, trick, switch on the lack, complex and skill.
All right, here we go. We got a tiebreaker.
And I keep the cleanest, baddest, spinning.
All right, we're back. We got a tiebreaker. Great job, everyone. So there is a tiebreaker between That's What She Said, the Bears, and Yogurt. All right, so we're going to head into the next round. I think everyone can play on the tiebreaker, and if you win, there's bonus points. So stick around. We got one more question, one more round. It's only 3 questions. All right. Here we go. The tiebreaker round. Question 1. Carrots were not originally orange. They were a different color and bred to be orange. What color were they before they were orange?
No stainless wheels. You care less about your genius. I bump your status. I keep the stainless steel.
All right. Question 2. Which letter do most words in the English language start? With which letter do most words in the English language start?
In the club, baby, you bang this 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 in the club, baby, you got it.
It's the one and only girl talk. You know I'm mobbing with the girl talk. Yes, girl talk. It's the one and only girl talk. You know I'm mobbing with the girl talk. Yes, girl talk.
All right, last question. Question 3 of the tiebreaker. Which country's flag also includes the British and the Dutch flags? Which country's flag also includes the British and the Dutch flags? Last question. All right, that is the end of our round. We'll give you 1 minute to review your answers. Let me read the questions again real quick. Carrots were not originally orange. They were a different color and bred to be orange. What color were they? Question 2. Which letter do most words in the English language start? With which letter do most words in the English language start? Question 3. Which country's flag also includes the British and Dutch flags? All right, so you'll have a minute to review your answers. When we come back, we'll review the answers for round 3 and also the tiebreaker, and then determine our winner. All right, we have finished the last round. Let's see what we have here. The computer says we have a clear winner. I'm going to go in and check the answers, though. So take 1 more minute with us, and we will figure it out. We'll be right back.
Stop now. Girl talk. we can't be stopped now. It is Girl Talk for Life.
Oh.
Yeah.
What a huge comeback.
And we heard.
Oh my gosh, I
Girl
can't believe this. All right, we got the final scores in. What a great game. Thanks everybody for coming out. If you are getting ready for the weekend, please take care of us. Look at Crowler Catering at hbproductionsllc.com. And let me announce, before I announce the winners, let me read the questions first to the last round. There was some good scores and some not so good scores. So question 1, Adolphus Busch created the name Budweiser for his beer because he wanted it to appeal to what group of people? German immigrants or Germans? Would have taken either. Question 2, in the original U.S. version of Clue, how many rooms around the playing board where the murder might take place? 9. A lot of 8s. The question is 9. There is actually an extra room on the end of the board. There's 4 rooms on one end of the board. I had to look at it myself to believe it. Question 3, what is the group name for ducks? I'm pretty sure almost no one got this right. If you got this right, I apologize, but I didn't see anyone. The answer is a brace. It is a brace of ducks, not a flock. Question 4, what U.S. president was born July 4th, 1873? Calvin Coolidge. So you maybe could have worked backwards here and figured this out based on his age, but the answer is Calvin Coolidge. Question 5, in the song We Didn't Start the Fire, there were 5 well-known athletes mentioned. Name 1. So Mickey Mantle was an answer, Joe DiMaggio, Sugar Ray, Leonard's dad, what was his name? Robinson, Sugar Ray Robinson, Rocky Marciano, and one other one. Anyway, I had all the answers. They're all in the system. So if you answered one of those, you got it. Question 6. A mimosa is created with orange juice and champagne. If you make it a grand mimosa, you are adding Grand Marnier. Question 7. What movie contains the line, "We're going to need a bigger boat"? That is Jaws. Question 8. The Pythagorean theorem is noted by what equation? That's a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And there is hope for our country. Almost everybody got that right. Way to go, guys. Question 9. In the Rolling Stones song, You Can't Always Get What You Want, what was in her hand when he saw her at the reception? That is a glass of wine. Question 10. Alice and Flo of Alice worked hard for the money at what diner? It is Mel's Diner. All right. So the final tiebreaker round. Again, we had several teams do really well. We were all within a couple points of each other. Question 1. Carrots were not originally orange. They were a different color. Bred to be orange. What color were they? They were purple. Purple carrots. Question 2. With which letter do most words in the English language start? That is the letter S. Question 3. Which country's flag also includes the British and Dutch flags? And that is South Africa. So with that, our winner with 24 points is That's What She Said. Congratulations, guys. You did a great job. Following very closely behind the Bears, Yogurt, and William Shatner Face. And then we had a few teams drop off, but Smells Like Queen Spirit, Goldie, Buttercream Gang, all a little bit farther down. Thank you guys so much for coming out to play. I hope you'll come back next week. If you won, please send me a note on Facebook. Give me your name and address, and I'll match it back to your name on the trivia game. You've got a 12-pack of Froggy's popcorn. Includes all those delicious flavors. Thanks, everybody, so much. We'll hope to see you next Thursday. And then, as I said, please take a moment to consider hbproductionsllc.com to get your drinks for the weekend. All right, everybody, have a great night. Thank you.